Hey, what's up guys? It's Akshay from AS Learning, and today in this video we'll be seeing about Lexica. So what is Lexica? Lexica is a stable diffusion search engine. Okay. Now it contains lots of images generated via stable diffusion and Lexica's aperture version 2 model. And if you want to search for any of these images, so you can come here, search it. If you want to generate your images as per your text prompt, so you can do that also. You can generate images also, and you can search also. Okay, so let's first we'll just see how to do a simple search on Lexica. So here I passed the search query of Lionel Messi and it gave me the results of Lionel Messi. You can just play with the columns for better feel of yours. Okay, now if we click on any images, so here you can see the text prompt which was passed to generate that model. Now here it is: Messi 3D character cartoon Disney Pixar render. Now this was the prompt passed to that LLM to generate this image. Okay, and the model used here was Lexica Aperture version 2. The guidance scale was 7. The dimensions of which it was generated was this, and it was upscaled to this dimension. Now what is guidance scale? Guidance scale is a measure of how strictly the LLM should take into consideration your text prompt. The higher the guidance scale, it will take it seriously. The lower the guidance scale, it won't take it seriously. Okay, then you can do a login and save your images. Okay, uh, if you wanna, instead of doing a search via text, if you wanted to do a like a Google image search, like if you want to pass an image into the search and do a search, then you can just click on image here, pass on the image and do your search on the basis of that uploaded image. Okay, then the next thing is you can here have some advanced search settings. You can select your model. These are the results of Lexica Aperture. You can select stable diffusion also. Okay, and here is search via image relevancy or search via prompt text. Okay, now we have seen on an overall level what search is. If you want to join the Discord community, you can join here. Now we'll go on the generate tab. Okay, now in the generate, you can select the dimensions of which you want your image. Okay, here we have the advanced settings of guidance scale. I already talked about what guidance scale is, and what fixed double heads is I'll tell you about that later. Okay, but before that, first we'll be passing some text prompt and we'll be generating the images via Lexica. Okay, so let me do a search of office chair. You can see this new chair which I recently bought. Okay, I have not even opened the plastic of it. So I've done a lot of research on local market and Amazon and all. So yeah, so let's go with office chair only. Okay, what is negative prompt? I'll tell you about that later. Okay, okay, it has told me that my free trial has come to an end. Okay, I thought that maybe I'll use another account so it will work, but Lexica is smart enough. It has somehow figured out, I think, from my browser cookies that I'm doing it. So let me do one thing. I'll go to the Akshay account here. Now, have I closed Lexica here? Is it that? Wait a second. Let me do one thing. Let me do your Akshay. Let me do your lexica.art. Yeah, so this is what my history is. Okay, so what generally happens is, in the generate, you put your prompt. Okay, let's say I put office chair, and this is what my generated results were for the office chair which I did. Okay, now because my account, my free trial is expired, so I'm sorry for that. I cannot show you the generation in the process, but that is how it works. Now what is negative prompt? The negative prompt is something which you want to eliminate from that office, from that image. Now let's say I got this generated text as this, and later what I wanted was I didn't wanted the pink color. Now because I didn't wanted the pink color, I gave it the input of pink color in the negative prompt. I entered your office chair, and in the negative prompt I entered your pink color. Okay, Now because of these two input, I got these other images generated. The images here are fantastic. I think you don't need an interior designer altogether if you can just use this tool. Okay. Now in the advanced setting, we work to see what is fixed double heads. Now you're clear. I know I cannot show the images, but there's no difference. All you do is just click on generate and you get these images in the output. That's it, nothing else. Okay. Now we'll be seeing it. What is this fixed double heads issue? Okay. Now what I did was when I generated, when I was playing with this data, what I did was I got some of the outputs like this. When my text prompt was Virat Kohli. Okay, now you can see here double head. I also tried with the input of Akshay Ugle, that is my name, okay, Akshay Ugle, and this is what I got. I think it took Akshay Kumar into consideration. You can see some flavors of Akshay Kumar here in this image. Okay, so Aperture version 2 was a model used here, and Aperture version 2 didn't give me very good results even when I tried it for Anupam Mittal. Now Virat Kohli, it was bang on. Narendra Modi sir, it was bang on. Then Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, it was bang on. But when I put Anupam Mittal, Anupam Mittal is somewhat a lesser known figure as compared to these guys. So it gave me somewhat wrong results. So I could see some of the traces of Anupam Mittal in the results, but it wasn't up to the mark. So here also you can see that you can get a feeling that yeah, there's some amount of traces of Akshay Kumar here, but not exactly Akshay Kumar is being done. So that I think that is something where Aperture version 2 is something which it needs to work on. It only takes into consideration very popular figure. I think it needs to have that data set also. Okay. Now, and also one thing which you can do is you can click on this figure, let's say, and there's an option of regenerating different flavors. Okay. Now currently I don't have that result. Okay. So let me show, but I'll tell you how it works is. Now let's say this is my one image which I selected. Okay. Now there's an option called as regenerate variations. Let me see if it comes in the home tab. Okay, this is what my wait a second. No, it is not coming in the search result as such. These are not. Can we think of these as generation? Okay, maybe. I'm not sure, but maybe. Okay. Now how it works is it generates an output. Now this is what my output was. This was my text prompt, and there's an option called as regenerate variations. Now with your text prompt, you can generate different variations. Now you can see that for this one text prompt, you got this 4 different variations. It is giving the similar kind of thing. Okay. Yeah. So I'm unable to show that to you because I cannot generate the output. Once the image is generated, you get a button here of generate variations, and you can see different flavors of that typical thing. Okay. And yeah, that is all it is. You can create your account, and there's also you can, if you want to have any paid account, so that is also you can do. Okay. Somehow it's not working. Not sure why. Yeah. So if you wanna remove the free version and wanna upgrade, so you can come here on the account and take a starter package also. The lowest starts from $10 a month. You have a pro also and max also. I roughly generated around 103 images, and then my trial version got finished. Okay. Yeah. So that's it with this, guys. I hope you learned about how to use Lexica, and if you really want to know how to generate better results by improving your text prompt, so for that you will have to understand how prompting works, and there are a few terminologies also in prompt engineering, like chain of thoughts, prompt biasing, and you can also tune your prompts also. So these are some concepts which gets covered into prompt engineering, by which you can generate very better results out of this text prompt. This comes into image prompting, where out of the text you get an image. But you must have heard about other platforms like ChatGPT and all, which are entirely text. Okay, so there, if you want to generate the right output from the model, there are certain ways. So if you want to know about it, I have made another video on an OpenAI playground, which tells somewhat about what prompt engineering is and what are the different parameters and how to use them. So you can check that video in the description. Okay, so that was it with this, guys. I hope I covered most of the thing. I'm sorry that I couldn't show you the generated image because I'll have to pay $10 for it. But yeah, that's it with this. I pretty much covered everything which is there with Lexica. Okay, and yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and stay tuned to AS for more such amazing tech stuff. Take care, peace out.